What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new tier system that Funko's coming out with, the limited edition. And they actually gave us some more information yesterday on what's going on with this. And they give us a few glam shots of Pops that are coming out with some release dates. So let's get into that first. Let's take a look at the Pops here on the website. And you can see right here, the first three that they revealed were the Genya from Demon Slayer. And that is coming out on May 9th, and that is limited to 1,200 pieces. And it is the legendary version. Then we have a Grail, which is 750 pieces, and that is a strawberry shortcake. And then a Blacklight Mumra from Thundercats, and that is 3,500 pieces. And then the fourth one that they revealed was right here, this Elite one, that is 7,500 pieces, and that is of the Cinema Roll. And as you can see, the different categories do have different price points. With the Legendary one coming in at $40, the Grail coming in at $50. Then we have the Royalty here at $30, and the Cinema Roll, which is an Elite, coming in at $20. So they are priced up a little bit from the standard Pop price, but we knew about that going forward when they first announced that this program is going to be going on. So those are the four glam shots of the pieces that they are going to be coming out with. And you know what? I actually like these pieces. I think the Demon Slayer one will be popular. I also think the Mumra will be pretty popular. None of these will be ones that I will be going after, but again, some decent pieces here to start with. They also announced that they will have two retailer exclusives, both at 9,500 pieces, May 9th and May 11th, one coming out at Box Lunch, the other one coming at Target. We do not know what the Pop is, we just know the piece count and when they will be dropping and where they will be dropping. So far, so good here. Funko telling us what they're doing, what they're coming out with, how they're coming out with it. I do like that. Now, they do say on here, as you can see, these four that they revealed are all going to be available on the Funko website. And you can see that they have a fan rewards here on the bottom. And that is for early access to the Pop. So before it goes on sale to the general public, you can redeem your fan rewards points and get early access to these Pops. Now, they did explain that you have to redeem these points, and it is not guaranteed that you will get the Pop. So you could redeem your points, and if it's a super hot item, it can sell out. So you still, if you want a Pop, if you want one of these things and you think it is super limited, redeem your points, get in there and buy it, because once these Pops are gone, they are gone. They are not restocking, they're not coming back, so it's a one run and done on these things. So as you can see, the Legendaries, you have to redeem 1,200 points. For the Grail, you have to redeem 1,700 points. For the Royalty, 500 points, and so on. So, not too bad. Let me see, the Elite here, we have... There is no early access for the Elite, it looks like. Alright, so only the Legendary, Grail, and Royalty have that fan rewards early access. They did say once the early access period is over, anything left over will go on to general sale for people that don't want to redeem points, don't have fan rewards accounts, etc. So, if you redeem those points, you do get a little bit of a head start to grab these Pops here. So, I think that's a good idea. They should incentivize people with the fan rewards, with those points, to get a little bit of a head start to grab these more limited edition Pops. They did give us a few other things. They explained to us these stickers and what they mean. So we can go over that one more time. So the Ultimate here will be priced between $100 and $200. Only available on Funko's website, and it will be maximum of 99 pieces, and there will be signed pieces in there as well. So very, very limited pieces for this Ultimate. The Mythic will be between 100 and 500 pieces, and those will come in at $60. Now, we don't know right now how many fan rewards points it's going to take to redeem to get early access to those. They did not give that information yet, but we will get that in the future. Then we have the Grail here, which is between 500 and 999 pieces, which we saw with that Strawberry Shortcake one, and that is $50 only available on Funko's website. The Legendary pieces, which are between 1,000 and 2,500 pieces at $40, and these can be available either at Funko's website or at a shared retailer that they pick. So that is pretty much up to Funko what they're going to be doing with those. The Royalties also will be available at Funko's website or at a retailer where you can buy them in store, or on the Funko website where you can get that early access with the fan rewards. Those are $30 in between 2,501 and 3,500 pieces. Ultra level, which is this green sticker here, that is 3,501 to 5,000 pieces, $25 at a store or at Funko.com. There is Elite and Supreme, and those are, the Elite is 5,001 to 7,500 pieces, $20, and Supreme is 7,501 to 9,500, also $20. But the Supreme are only available at retail stores, so it won't be on Funko's website. So far, I think Funko's doing a really good job with this. I like that they're bringing back these limited drops, these limited pieces for collectors to get their hands on. Again, like I said, these pieces that they revealed right now are not something I want to go after, but I'm sure there will be something I'm going to want to go after in the future. And they did give us some more frequently asked questions here. Basically, what is the program? Will the products be available to anyone? We kind of went through that. We went through the tiers, all the different tiers that they will be offering for these products. They're telling you how to purchase them. So basically, I said you can get it on Funko's website or at the store, depending on the piece, depending on the drop. And you can grab early access with the fan rewards. They will have a calendar, a monthly calendar that they'll put out every month. It's going to tell you what is dropping that month. So I like that. You can plan and see what you want to go for. You can allocate your points for the fan rewards to see what you want to go after. Unlike in the past where Funko had those crazy blind drops, which I do think they should bring back. Those were a lot of fun. This will allow the fans and the customers to plan a little bit ahead of time to see, what they want to do, what they want to buy, and kind of allocate some funds or rewards points for those items. They explain to you how to get fan rewards points, basically buying products on Funko's website, having your account, and you get points into your account for each purchase you make, and that's how you'll get the reward points to be able to use to get early access to these items. They explain that you can redeem your points and the product can be sold out. And it says the early access, how many times can I gain early purchase access? At this time, limited edition early purchase access is limited to 1 entry per person per limited release. So that means if there's a pop that I really want, my account, if I gain early access, say I have 100,000 rewards points, I can't redeem 1,000, and go in and have early access to this pop multiple times. I can only get it once. So I know there will be people with multiple fan rewards accounts that will get that done, but if you just have one account with your fan rewards points that you've pretty much amassed a lot of them on, you cannot go in and get this pop multiple times through early access, which I like that. It gives more people a chance to get in and grab the product during that early release window. And it says, what happens if the collectibles sell out? Once our limited edition collectibles are gone, they are gone for good. They won't be remade or restocked. So that is reassuring. You know that you are getting this limited piece and it will not come back in the future. Something that Funko has done in the past where you thought a Funko Shop exclusive had sold out and then, a week later, it's back up on the website. So I do like this. It does give collectors something to strive for, something to go after. So far, I am a fan of what Funko is doing here with this new limited edition drop. But let's get to the sort of part where I kind of don't agree with something that they're doing. And I don't necessarily agree with all of their price points for these. Right? So when I think of something limited, I think of a pop that is, 1,000 pieces, 1,500 pieces, or less. To me, that's limited. So when you get into that area of 5,000, 3,000 pieces, to me, that just doesn't really do it for me. I don't consider that really limited. I think anything 1,500 and under is limited. So I think they should have broken up the tiers a different way. Or if they kept these tiers, I don't think that they should be charging, $30 for something that's 3,000 pieces. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think those should still be at the normal retail price. Even something that's 2,500 pieces, I don't think should be $40. Like we saw over at WonderCon, there was that one pop. Which one was it? I think it was a Dungeons and Dragons one. It was 2,500 pieces. It was $40, but I just don't see that pop being so sought after and something that people are going to be wanting to pay that super, of a premium for. So I really think it should be 1,000 and under is where they charge up. Now, I understand them charging, the 100 to 200 for the super limited pieces. Now, I think 200 is a little high. I think 100 should have been where they topped out on those pieces. I think 200 is a little pricey for a retail price. So I don't really necessarily agree with the Ultimates going up to $200. Now, maybe we haven't seen any release, so maybe if it's the $200 ones are like autographed ones by limited people, that would make more sense to me. But if they're just doing regular pops that are like 150 pieces for $200 retail, I don't necessarily agree with that. So I think they should have reworked the tiers a little bit. I'm okay with paying, $40 and $50 if they're 1,000 pieces and under. I think that's understandable. That's okay. And it makes sense. But just, the $40 for ones that are like 3,000 pieces or $200 for something that's, really, if it's not signed, I think 200 is just a little high. But other than that, I think Funko's doing a really, really good job with this, bringing back the limited nature of pieces, bringing back collectors, people that want to strive for things that are hard to get that others can't get. I like to see when people get upset when they can't get that. And myself, I've gotten upset in the past when I couldn't get something. I have to go to the secondary market and buy it. That is what keeps the hobby alive. that the secondary market, as much as people don't like flippers, don't like this, don't like that, the secondary market is what keeps a collectible hobby alive. You need the secondary market to keep people interested. If everyone could just go out and get everything they wanted, the item is just not collectible anymore. Now it's just a toy like anything else. So I think this is a great idea for collectors, for Funko, for the fans. I think this is going to get more people engaged, so I'm definitely happy they're doing this. But I think in the future they need to just look into reworking those tiers a little bit and just coming up with, you know, a different name for limited. Like I said, 1,500, 1,000 under, to me that's limited. Anything above that is just like, it's whatever. It's mass produced in my eyes. Now some people might think, you know, 2,000, 3,000 pieces is limited, and I guess in the grand scheme of things it is. But when I think of limited, I think of something that not a lot of people are going to have, not a lot of people can get. So to me, that's 1,500 and under. So let me know, guys, what you think about this brand new Funko tier system and their piece counts, their stickers, their price points. Let me know everything you think about this in the comment section down below. Will you be going after any of these pieces that they announced yesterday? Like I said, I do think the Demon Slayer one will be pretty popular. Or will you go after any items that they come out with in the future? Will you be okay with paying a bit of a premium for a pop that you really like that does have a pretty low piece count? Would you be okay with paying a bit higher for something that you really want that not many people will have? Just let me know all that in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you don't want to miss any future videos going forward, subscribe to the channel as well. Share the video with your friends. Get it out there so they can learn about this new program as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Would really appreciate all of that. And as always, thanks for watching.